Hi everyone. So this week we are releasing, healing and communicating with our ancestors that suffered childhood trauma over the last 2000 years. So suffering childhood trauma, physical, mental, sexual, abuse of any kind would have meant their lives were altered in some way. Their adult personalities changed by their childhood trauma. Anyone that's done inner child work knows for themselves it requires a good deal of integration, unraveling, and being determined to regain the parts of you that you've lost during childhood. So today we will regain and reintegrate our ancestors' inner children through the release and healing of their childhood trauma. So today we're going to be starting off with our female ancestors. We're going to be calling them back here. We're going to be sending them love and blessings through the centuries. And we're going to invoke a divine mother to come and be with those lost children. Now, I'm not going to name a divine mother. If you have a preference for a divine being that you are very keen on or close to, you can substitute that for maybe Mother Mary or Maria or any other enlightened master that you know of. Otherwise, I'm asking for the Divine Mother, the divine archetypal mother to come and gather up these lost children and hold them. So we will begin. As usual, go grab your headset and go grab your drink. So I have my peppermint tea and a glass of water is great, or go out with your cup or drink of water. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're going to be sitting in your room, phone switched off, do not disturb on the door, and for the next 15 minutes, listen and take a sip of drink when I do. Healing your ancestors is a key and one of the biggest keys to healing your own unconscious drives, your own unconscious ways of doing things that you have no idea why or how you feel the way you do. Healing and communicating your ancestors is the most freeing experience that you will likely come across for yourself. Okay, we take a few deep breaths in and out. And just become present in the room you are in the space you are in. Be aware of the four walls around you, or the trees and the earth around you. Be aware of the oxygen you breathe, your feet on the floor below, and feel that golden pyramid form around you. From deep down into the earth to up high in the heavens. Feel the pyramid structure surround you, enclose you, and keep you safe from harm. Feeling that around you now. Take 3 deep breaths in and out, allowing them to fall gently out of your mouth. And arriving here right now. Calling upon my female ancestors, calling upon my sisters, my mothers, my grandmothers, the daughters, the girls, the aunts, the nieces, all those of the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th century that suffered childhood abuse and trauma. calling you here now to heal your inner children, to feel them play, hear them laugh, calling them here now, all the inner children of the ancestors of mine, of the sisters of mine, in the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th centuries, calling you here now to receive the Divine Mother's love and care, calling you here now for the Divine Mother to hold their hands and take them to play, to safety, to a place where the Divine Mother can hold them, hug them, and remind them of their childhoods that they didn't have. Remind them and give them the childhoods they now can have. As blood calls blood, calling back all of my ancestors' inner children, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th centuries. And as you come into this space, as you come into the arms of the Divine Mother, all the love is pouring down through the centuries towards you. All the love from the Divine Mother is reaching you all the way through to the 17th century, all the way through the divineness of the years, the upset of the years, the pain and trauma of the years. And with that pain comes the understanding now that the Divine Mother can take the children's hands, lead them to her place, safety, refuge, fun and laughter. And with that, I say thank you and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries to the 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th centuries, calling you back here now, all of my female ancestors that suffered childhood pain and abuse, all that suffered torture, sexual mistreatment, physical mistreatment, all those who had inner children that retreated and hid. Calling you back here now as the Divine Mother is stretching out her arms towards you through the centuries, through the years, sisters, my grandmothers, my aunts, stretching out her arms and calling you home. And as the call is radiating down through the centuries and centuries that have long since passed, I ask that my sisters now let their children go to the Divine Mother, to the divine home, to the divine place of settling and healing. And as the Divine Mother is now reaching forward to the children, and the hugs and the kisses and the strokes of the hair, and the storytelling begins. And calling you back now, all the inner children from all those long ago times to come back now. And as the love is generating and filling down through the centuries towards you, me, your ancestor, says thank you, and a drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries long since past, reaching back to the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th centuries, calling back to my sisters who suffered childhood abuse, calling back to my sisters that suffered trauma, torture, physical abuse, sexual mistreatment, emotional mistreatment, calling you back now, all those that have inner children that retreated and hid. Calling you back here now to receive the divine love of the Divine Mother that is now reaching out towards you. Calling you back here to come out of hiding. Come out and see the Divine Mother is waiting for you. her smile, her laughter, and a time of healing and play awaits all the inner children now. Calling you back now, all the sisters, all with your inner children to come forth. Hold your inner child by the hand and take you to the Divine Mother and her place for healing and for love. Calling back now, and as you are receiving the call, and as you are stepping forward for that time with the Divine Mother, me, your descendant, says thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries to the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th centuries, reaching back to all the sisters of mine who were abused as children, physically, mentally, sexually, all those of you beaten, abused, raped, calling back all of my sisters that were abused as children, calling you back here now to bring your inner children to us, to the Divine Mother who is reaching out her arms towards you, the Divine Mother whose arms are outstretched, waiting to catch the children, to spin them round, to give them the games and joy and fun and love that was missed before. Calling back all the inner children that went into hiding at that time, all of those in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th centuries, calling you back here now to receive the Divine Mother's love, smile, and the true understanding of that time. And receiving the true understanding allows more children to come out, to be safe, to hear the Divine Mother sing, to hear her laugh, and to be in her presence. And as that love pours down through the centuries towards all of my sisters, I say thank you and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries, through the years, through the times long changed, long gone. Reaching back to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th centuries. Reaching back so long ago, reaching back to all the sisters of mine that suffered from abuse as a child. All those that were beaten, tortured, raped, ill-treated, starved, abused. Calling you back here now to receive the Divine Mother's love and care. Calling you back now to bring your inner children out, to bring them out of suffering, out of hiding, out of wherever they have been living a sheltered, dark life. Calling you back now as the Divine Mother smiles her smile, laughs her laugh, and opens her arms wide to collect you in. And as the Divine Mother smiles and nods and sees you, the little ones come out and run and join her. Room for all the lost ones. And with the Divine Mother's love that's flowing down the centuries towards you, there is now the understanding of all of you. Everything is how it was meant to be. And the children are now called home. The Divine Mother is calling you home. And with the love that is flooding down through the centuries towards you from the Divine Mother, me, your sister, your descendant, says thank you, and I drink to you. And now returning back to this moment, to this place, to this chair, to this time, the four walls, the air, the trees, the ground, the earth. I say thank you to all the sisters for bringing their lost children to the Divine Mother. And the Divine Mother has room for more and more, asking now that you all come out, travel through the centuries to hear the Divine Mother's laugh and smile and arms. And as it reaches down through every century of the sisters' lives, of your sisters, my sisters, I say thank you to all, and I drink to you. And as a return now to this place, to the 21st century, under the gaze of the Divine Mother, and nod my thanks to the Divine Mother, returning to this golden pyramid, to this space, this life, and now asking the Divine Mother for one more blessing. That the Divine Mother call back now all the lost children in my life, all my lost children that have gone into hiding, all my lost children, that it is now safe to come out, to play, to love, to laugh. And I ask now that the Divine Mother gathers up my divine lost children for healing, for care, and with the smile on her face, she is beckoning my lost children to come home to her. And I say thank you to the divineness, and I say thank you to all my children, and I drink to all of you. And can now open your eyes. Well, I felt that was extremely powerful, having the Divine Mother come into our genetics, into our past ancestors, for the healing, for the love, for the care. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.